This morning we have Diane Breeser from the La Crosse County Historical Society with us to talk about the Discover the Silent City walking tour that is happening this Saturday. Thank you for being here, Diane.
Good
How
morning.
are you?
Welcome. Good morning.
Early morning for you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the morning show.
Thank you. Thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit about this?
Yes, the Discover the Silent City Cemetery Tour is an annual event that the La Crosse County Historical Society does every year, and it's this Saturday, June 24th, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So it's basically walking tour groups, guided tour groups through the cemetery, learning about La Crosse's past and meeting a few people from the past.
Okay.
How long is the tour and how many people can be in each tour?
The tour lasts from start to finish for each group, lasts about 75, maybe 90 minutes at the most. And there are about 12 to 15 people in each group.
And how much are tickets and where can you get them?
Tickets are $15 for the public, $12 for members of La Crosse County Historical Society, and $6 for students. And they can get tickets by either calling the La Crosse County Historical Society offices or checking their website.
How long have y'all been doing this?
Well, this is the 24th year for Discover the Silent City, and each year we have a different theme. So it's an annual event, and it's one that the public really looks forward to, and it's pretty exciting, and it is very fun.
It seems like a pretty cool event, and I know that you mentioned too there will be performers at the cemetery.
Yes.
So can you talk about that?
Yes. Well, we have our reenactors. This year we have 8 reenactors, and we have some veterans. We have some new ones this year, and we have some that have done it a few times over the years. Some of the people that we will meet on the tour are Henry Schubert. He owned a meat market. The theme for this year is food, feeding La Crosse.
Of course.
So people love that.
Yeah,
Yes, and we also have a few names that people might recognize, like the Train Company. People recognize that name, but there were 2 women from the Train family, Emma and Minnie, who had a tea room in their house. So Emma and Minnie Train, and then we'll have Giles Montague and Joseph Funk, who were candy makers. People might recognize the Funk name from the Charmant Hotel, which is the former candy factory that Joseph Funk had.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So we'll have Melvin and Josephine Locken owned a grocery store, and Agnes Anderson Butler is a granddaughter to Mons Anderson, who opened a restaurant. And we'll learn about her as well.
Wow.
Is this a once-a-year occasion, or do you do this multiple times a year?
It is once a year. Sometimes there are, there's been a few times in the past, especially during COVID, where we kind of changed it up a little bit. But it is an annual event.
What do you think is the most exciting part of the event?
Oh, well, this year the theme is food, so who doesn't like to hear about food? But it's really fun to see history come alive, and there's some little scenes, and there's a couple of dialogues and scenes between a few people, you know, and the audiences really enjoy that. You know, the married couple and the mother and daughter and the businessmen who were kind of rivals but friends. But so it's such an enjoyable event, and it's always just fun to see people enjoy it.
Why is it important for the community to learn about La Crosse's history?
Well, La Crosse is very rich in history, especially being a river town on the Mississippi, and you know, since the mid 1800s, 1840s, 1850s, La Crosse has really been important with the history of lumbering, the history of the river and boats, and it's just it's good to educate people about the past, the rich history. Sometimes people are surprised to learn that maybe certain famous people came from here. Not all the history is happy history, but we all have to know that too. It's a great way to involve the community and bring the community together by learning about the past.
And real quickly, where can people get more information? Because we got to wrap soon.
Yep, they can call the Historical Society at 608-782-1980, or they can get on their website and order tickets there.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Diane, for being here. If you would like to
welcome.
check out the tour, you can find more information with the info she just gave us. Thank you again, Diane.
Thanks, Diane.